Hello, Professor Lozana and fellow students. I'm about to show you my final project for Introductory Game Tools. This is going to be the walkthrough portion. I'm just going to walk around the level without bots or anything and try to explain what I'm doing. So I'll go ahead and start that. Alright, this is the first area that I worked on. I had a player start in the corners, and then I wanted to make these little underground pathways that led to different parts of the level, and then these ramps that led to another parts of the level. I saw that there was a lot of generators and pipes and things like that in the assets, so I decided to sort of build a theme around that. So this is kind of like a underground foundry for whatever you want to call it. I have a little weapon pickup here. I made some lights, fluorescent ones, and then I just tried to balance where the pickups were as far as like healing and damage and things. I made the healing and like weapons sometimes in plain sight. You would just pick them up by walking over them. And this is the second area, and it's kind of tricky to explain, I guess, because I originally wanted it to be like the main control hub of the entire thing, and it's got a couple of scattered wires hanging from there, then whatever these things are. And then this is one of the little underground areas that led from the first room. And I go down here, and there's a jump pad racing up here. I'll go back to show the other underground area. And there's a little power up here that if people are just running, I guess they might miss it. Probably not though. It's Berserk. Then this leads into this other area, which was going to be a switch area, but I wanted to focus on completing the level as much as possible rather than bogging down the design time on working on different scripts that are a little too complex for my level of expertise. So I'll come back here, and then there's a teleporter back in this little corner. And it takes me up to the high rise in this main room where there's a lot of pipes and things. You can walk on the pipes, and I put items on the pipes to let players kind of know that they can do that. You see there's a big health pack, so now I can jump down and get it. And the rocket launcher was there, so it's more sought after weapon, and it's a little harder to get to. This is to the elevator in the downstairs area. I'm going to get to it, but first I'm going to show over here. This is the third area that I worked on, and it was kind of like the passageway for supplies and things like that. And I have one on that crate. I can't jump up and get it, but if I take this jump pad, it brings me up to this top level, and I can go back down, pick it up if I want to. I can also go over in this area, pick up another power-up that's in the upper area of that one place that I was just at a little while ago. And I'll go back up here, and this leads back into the main big room with the pipes and things. And I can jump off here onto that pipe, or I can run off here on this pipe, and then be on that again. Now underneath here, it's kind of a long drop, so I'm not going to do that. But I have some power-ups over on the side, and then health vials on the other side. And then stairs that lead up to more power-ups and things. But here's an elevator. I take it down. You can see I'm going down to the another big storage area. I just walk the... Oh, when I walk by this door it opens. When I move away it closes. Then in here, there's the thing up there, I just have to jump up boxes. And then this is the way back up. The reason that's the way back up, even though I was able to get the door to open and close based on the trigger, I could not get the elevator to work in the same fashion, so it can only go back down. So I'm going to go ahead and end this by showing you all a little secret area I planned. It's pretty dark back here. There's something down here. You can see where I might be, really far away. But I take this portal, and there's a little car, and a bunch of dudes, and they're kind of about to fight the rabbit, and then that's the end. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.